Hey, welcome everybody. Good morning, or good evening, should I say. Hello everyone, hello. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I was almost a little bit late, but I'm here. What's happening? What's happening? Hope everybody survived yesterday. Oh my god. What a move. What a move. From the bottom to the top, 2,600 points. Jesus, holy Christ. What a day yesterday. Trick Biscuit, welcome. Green, good morning. Yonix is here, welcome. Good to see you guys. All right. We have an Asia low, and also I was trading, by the way, earlier off stream this morning, or in this pre-London session. There was an order block here, and still is. So this order block high is at 187. So I'm going to mark that as possible buy side liquidity if it wants to go. The 15-minute order block is here. And as I was watching this price action, I was going down to the 5-minute and of course down to the 1-minute. Hold on just a second. So down to the 1-minute, and then I realized when price slowly was starting to go higher here, there was also a 1-minute order block as well. So I just entered 2 long positions, and I was targeting the order blocks, the 15 and the 1-minute, and turns out that it was good. Anyway, we still have 187 as the order block high. That's a lower probability target, but that was a good one. Farhad entered the building. Welcome. You must do 600 in copy to pass my 3 eval top step. You must because there's gonna be a rebuild or something. I guess you're gonna get a rebuild if you must. But you know, if you think about it, by the way, Yannick, you don't really have to. Natasha, hello. Question: anyone problem take pressure payout? There are some rumors. No issue. I mean, last time I checked, everything was fine. Haven't heard any issues about them or from them. Let me know if there's something going on. No rumors. I haven't read any rumors. What's the rumor, Natasha? Let us know. Michael, good morning. Sam, good morning. You're back. Nice. Nice. What's happening? Oh, that was the signal I had. All right. So are we going for that buy side liquidity? That's the order block high. Bearish order block high. All right, let's see. Just setting up my charts. There will be less wild move after Trump announcement? Oh, good question. Hard to say. That's hard to say. I'm not sure. But, you know, these 90-day thing that Trump announced, like, it really showed how the market can actually react. Like, obviously, it seems like a positive news. Like, in 90 days, I think there should be some kind of a solution for the tariffs. So, and is he going to do some announcement this morning or today as well? Is there some news happening? Oh, where did I put that? Yeah, we need him to tweet something. Yokozuna, hello, good morning. Oh, people are waiting for payouts? I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear anything about that, but hopefully all is good. Hey, I'm Legacy. What up? Well, that's happening. Nothing special so far, by the way. As of today, all is good. Daily loss limit of 600. Oh, entered the 1 mini and got liquidated. Oh, wow. You know, 1 mini, $600. It comes easy. You know, the losses come easy on for those 600. Oh, yeah. The moves, right? The moves. Even 1 minute can wipe out anyone with any size account. Oh yeah, definitely. I am legacy. It is. It is a little bit crazy right now. Ollie, good morning. You got a free account, yeah. The 25k accounts are also good, by the way. If you trade small, definitely with micros. Pinion Mendez, hello. Alex, good to see you. If I forget to say hello, I'm just reading everything. Okay. Much easier trade 1 minute normal. Yeah, but you have to watch out under these conditions. It kind of gets crazy. Kind of gets crazy. Wow, outside is a little bit windy. Okay. Seems like we might be seeing some kind of a reaction. Actually, I should have gone short up there. Right there. At 135. But it's too late for that now, I guess. Could have been the short opportunity. And yeah, because we have an order block as well down there at 66. Can it go down there? I guess it can. Look at this. Could have been a nice little short. And I missed it. Oh, nice. Small personal account. Yeah. Good luck with it. Good luck. But, be careful. Trade small. Especially in these conditions, It's the Trump era. Anything can happen. Trading Star is here. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. 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 How's it going? I'm trying to look for a move here. Like, is it gonna go and take? Yeah, it's going down. I was watching this fair value gap down there. Like if it wants to take it or not. But it didn't go down there. Not just yet, at least. But anyway. Let's see what it does. What's happening on the mini? Oh, nothing special. There's a low at 91.75. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else noticeable. All right, should have taken that short. Oh my. Bit of a FOMO is kicking in. Look at that. Look at that, man. Oh, should have gone short there. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Too late. The spread is like jumping all over the place. The spread is up and down, up and down. Oh my god. It actually hurts. This was such a nice little gap there. Should have just taken the trade. It was looking good, really. Anyway. Did you hear some bad news about Take Profit Trader? No. No, I didn't. Natasha was just saying that. Oh, Naomi is here. Hello. Natasha was just saying that some people are a little bit behind on payouts. That's it. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything anywhere. Sometimes I used to tune into some Discords or some forums, but actually, yeah, nothing so far that I know. Good to see you, Naomi. Yeah, I mean, we can still go up to that 187. Oh yeah, definitely. It seems like that maybe the London session should be spared at least. Yeah. A lot of people getting denied payouts on Take Profit Trader, randomly deleting accounts, making too much profit lately. So people got their accounts deleted because making too much profit. Some people saying they will start charging back. I don't know what's happening there, but as far as for support, like when I go into the chat with Take Profit Trader in New York business hours, especially in the New York PM session, I always get an answer in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something maximum. So I just leave the window open, and worst case scenario, like in 20-30 minutes, someone pops into the chat from support to help me out, you know. But I don't know. And by the way, yeah, if someone goes over 10K on a particular account, they are stopping the account, so they're pushing those people to a live account, I think. So as you know, I guess they see the numbers. So I guess as far as they have the strategy to push people to a live market so they don't have to pay out from their own pockets, there should be no issue. Maybe a support issue. Yeah, maybe they have to hire some extra support or something, but not financially, I think. I mean, everybody, every single person, every influencer, every YouTuber, big or small, and even the old lady down here at the grocery store, everybody is promoting Take Profit Trader. Everybody. Like literally everybody. If I would knock into my neighbor, he's promoting Take Profit Trader. Everybody. So definitely they're making tons of money, and I think everybody. I mean, maybe it's a lack of support. That's the issue. Anyway, just my take. Karsten, hello. Yesterday, oh my god, yesterday was crazy. I was able to catch the 1500 points. Oh my god, that's great. Oh my god, that's I was watching like, okay, interesting why CME did not freeze the price. I was waiting that once we get to 7%, the price is gonna freeze, but they didn't do that. Or am I missing something? They didn't do that. Someone wrote this code. Naomi, same happened to me as well. I passed an eval and I got 2 pro accounts. I contacted support and they made a mistake, Naomi. The same thing happened a few weeks ago with me as well. I passed the eval and I'm seeing like, hey, I have 2 pro accounts. Like, oh, that's interesting. But I noticed I noted them and they made a mistake. So support made a mistake. Yeah. They have to get their support together, I guess. You got answer after 1+ week. Wow, Sam. That's interesting. Alicia, hello. AKA Discipline Trader. What's up? Did go from the old lady. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I'm not going to tell you. I know. Everybody's selling it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but I noted them and they corrected the error. By the way, I think I should have gone away. I could have gone away with the 2 pro accounts. They wouldn't have noticed it at all. I think if I would have just activated the 2 pro accounts, nobody would have noticed. Nobody at Take Profit Trader. Definitely not support. You know, if I think about it, maybe I should have just activated both of the pro accounts. Like, why not? No, they don't. Do they have a Discord? Maybe there is an unofficial Discord, but no official Discord as far as I know. Or did they do something? Do they have a Discord? I have to check on that. I don't see any Discord. Exactly. By the way, that's what I meant to say. The old lady at the grocery store is working for me. Yeah, other Discords maybe. Yeah, exactly. Oh no. I'm not. That's why I contacted support and I noticed I let them know. Yeah, that's sketchy. It was a support mistake. Like, for example, not to say anything bad about Take Profit Trader because so far they were good, but you know, when there was a technical issue, there was, I don't know who it was from support namely, but anyway, that person didn't know anything how things are working. Like, it was a simple issue. What was the issue? I think it was a withdrawal issue, and the dashboard was not updating, and the person on the support at Take Profit Trader didn't really understand what is happening, and he had to connect some other technical staff members. I don't know, but anyway. Activate the 2 pro account. They are overwhelmed. Yeah, they are definitely. Naomi, I think 100%. I'm 100% sure. Like, Take Profit Trader, I think they are making the most money in terms of new evaluation accounts and activation. Not the activation fees, not particularly now in this promo, but in terms of new evaluations and new clients, they are making the most amount of money. I don't have a source for this. Obviously, it's not official what I'm saying, but I do have some rumors and some information from here and there. They are making the most amount of money right now in the past couple of weeks. They're making more than Top Step in terms of new evals. They're making more than Top Step. They're making way more than MyFundedFutures. So if someone is coming like, are they insolvent or something? No, definitely not. They are making a shit ton of money right now. Take Profit Trader. A lot of money. But I think the issue is maybe comes up with, I think the CEO was talking about it, that they need to expand a little bit on support, because they're always behind, because there are lots of tickets, obviously, lots of new tickets. Obviously, the CEO also said a couple of weeks ago with Patrick Whelan that they're having the bad actors as well. Bad actors are coming into Take Profit Trader, abusing the system left and right. Support tickets are piling up like exponentially, and obviously their main standard is the payout policy, and they want to keep that going. So yeah. No, not yet, Alicia, not yet. I was actually down. Yesterday and before yesterday. I just got myself recovered a little bit. One account sitting at $1,835. The other account is sitting at $1,851. So trying to recover here. I don't know what's up with me. I should just pass those Funded Futures network accounts. Not sure. All we can see is the web traffic, Trading Star, the website traffic, which is extremely high. All we can see is like how the promotions on social media and everywhere. So that kind of gives you an assumption. Like even Patrick Whelan and the other big streamers, and I think we can now say like Naughty Bar was always like 100% with only Apex, and now Naughty Bar is also pushing them, and some other people as well. I mean, more and more big stream. Everybody's pushing Take Profit Trader. They are making a huge pile of money. Definitely more than the others right now. So at this time period, I say in the past couple of weeks and months, I think they're making the most amount of money for new clients and evals. Marco, good morning. Yeah, so exactly, Damon. So I think they are outsourcing their support to some cheaper online workers, which is no problem with that. But maybe they are getting support members from like other, how should I say this? Like other in other. What I want to say is, oh my God, I can't speak English today. So they're getting support people from like other not from prop firm trading. So they don't know too much about it. That's it. I can't speak today. I mean, I haven't slept too much. I slept like 2 or 3 hours. Oh, he's Alicia. Incognito mode. Yeah, it seems like, and we have that buy side liquidity up there at 187. So actually, I'm gonna delete that. This trade is not on. I just said that there was a possible short opportunity to break below here and try to go for that liquidity, and maybe even lower. Actually, I would like to see this go down to 1966. There is a 5-minute bullish order block here. This one. So cash out, hello there. Yeah, take profit trader. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Opinion Mendez, yeah. Exactly, Naomi. When the Take Profit Trader CEO went to Patrick Whelan's stream, obviously they just absolutely blew up, like lots of clients. It was like a few weeks ago, Trading Star. It was, maybe you can find it on Patrick Whelan's recent broadcasts. It was like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, something like that. I'm not even sure. Days are getting together. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that happens. Yeah, Naughty Bar blew up a few accounts, yeah. Cheaper labor, yes. Yeah, Jay, so by the way, I don't want that to happen. But to be honest, I have a feeling, because all things come to an end at some point. And like Take Profit Trader has grown so much, and like even if I'm just looking at anyway, they're grown so much, and I think now they can see where they are bleeding out money, because obviously they are bleeding out money on some places where they don't want to bleed out money. That's why they put in the 10K rule per account, and they're pushing everybody to a live. But they see the numbers. We're not seeing the numbers. They have the recipe what to do with their traders, but I wouldn't be surprised, but I hope it will not happen, if Take Profit Trader would come up with some kind of a consistency rule, some kind of a something, just to keep everybody in order. I mean, the daily payout policy, that was their flagship, and still is. And to keep that, to be able to keep that, they might have to, that's just my personal opinion, they might have to do some adjustments on other sides. So for example, as I said, on the consistency rule, or maybe do a scaling plan or something like that, which is not a bad thing. The scaling plan is mostly against those people like myself, because I did that too, who are getting the new funded account and goes in with full port just to get a lucky day and take out the profit, right? I did that once. I did that. I was lucky. I managed to push it above the safety net with full porting, almost full porting basically, and I closed the account. Now, that if I would be the CEO of Take Profit Trader, I don't want to see those people. I don't want to see traders who are full porting their brand new funded account because there's no consistency rule and walking away with 50% of the safety threshold the other day. That is bleeding out money. I don't want that. So I would stop that. If I were the CEO, I would stop that definitely. If someone does that, the account is suspended or breached or whatever. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah, third-party customer service pro. Yeah. I haven't received the payout, obviously. Yeah, it was about. You got it. Okay. Daily loss limit. Yeah, exactly. The daily loss limit removal. I think they gambled with that a little bit, Sam, because that was a huge gamble from Take Profit Trader, because that makes it much easier now, much more easier with them. Yeah, exactly, Trading Star. After they remove the daily loss limit, they're definitely bleeding out more money. Exactly. Like yeah, a lot of people were blowing up accounts because it was a hard breach, the daily loss limit. And I can imagine that. You love my honesty. Thank you, Alicia. Art, hello. Yeah, there is a consistency rule during the eval, but you have to look at it from the prop firm perspective. They need to make money. And where do they make money? They make money on the evals. That's where they make money. So they have to make it harder for people to get to the funded account. And obviously they need, how should I put this? Even if you want to look for the better traders, you need disciplined traders. But that's where they make the money, right there. But what I would do, the daily loss limit, I would not bring that back. But I would definitely put the consistency rule on the funded account with Take Profit Trader. Guys, we want a prop firm that pays out daily. I think this is awesome. And I think Take Profit Trader has just put the level so high with this, which is awesome. And I don't want them to go. And I think nobody wants them to go, because if you have an account with them at the payout level, how awesome is that? Being able to pull out payouts almost every day, if not every day, but at least a couple of times a week or a month, you know, just pulling out the money whenever you want, like almost like a real trading account. And I like that. I want prop firms like this. Maybe not just Take Profit Trader, other ones could do that. But in terms to be like profitable for the long term and sustainable, that's what they said exactly, by the way. Their CEO at Patrick Wieland stream, Take Profit Trader CEO, said the exact same sentence, like something like that. Like if we remove everything, we're gonna go bankrupt, something like that. So what do you want? Do you want like a little bit more rules, but a sustainable prop firm that pays you out on this level, or you want a prop firm which can go bankrupt anytime? So because everybody was asking the CEO on the chat, like, remove the 5 minimum trading days, remove the consistency rule, remove this, remove that, let 1 day pass, blah blah blah. They can't. So I liked what he said, by the way, and especially when he said, like, do you want a sustainable prop firm, or do you want a prop firm that goes under in 2 months? And I like that when he said that, so that's a good thing. Anyway, too much talk about prop firm right now, right? No talk about trades. But anyway, I'm sorry if I, you know, went to the sidelines a little bit here. Makes it easier to blow accounts in 1 day. Yeah, you gain some, lose some. Yeah, Luna, welcome. Yeah, and the problem with the chargebacks is that their bank or credit card provider or payment provider is going to kick them out or freeze the money. That's what happened. I'm not saying that fast track trading was all good or something, but one thing's for sure, which there's evidence online, is that they also froze some of their funds, their payment provider. So if chargebacks are happening or start to happen, then they're going to get kicked out. That's going to slow everything. And that's not good. Chargebacks are very bad for these for the prop firm like this. And by the way, if you blow up an account, so you pay with a debit card or credit card, you buy your eval, you blow it up in the next 5 minutes because you're on tilt, then why are you charging back? You got the account, you got the service, you blow up the account, walk away. Why charge back? I think that's just, anyway. It should be to their advantage. Yeah, so if they filter out the profitable traders, by the way, once Patrick Whelan, I'm sorry, it's turning out to be a podcast now. So once Patrick Whelan said something about Top Step, I don't know when he said it exactly, it was a few weeks ago. And obviously he knows more about those stuff in the background. Like, I know Top Step, for example, like everybody knows, they're pushing people to live accounts, which is awesome. But overall, like, people are saying like Top Step is making a shit ton of money from their live traders copy trading. That's bullshit. Like, making some money maybe, but even Patrick Whelan said that's bullshit. That is BS. Yes, there are some good live traders at Top Step. Yes, definitely. Hats off and all my respect. But they're making a tiny little fraction of profit of maybe copy trading, just a few of them, and that's it. That's it. They're making their money from activation fees and evals. That's the thing. So that's the model. Luna, hello. I said hello. Live videos, maybe. You should remind us that next time Trump says we must buy. Yeah. No, who knows? I mean, this Trump era is, and you know, we're just in the first quarter of the year. Well, like my second now, but still, how many crazy things happen? You know, somebody get the Twitter account away from Trump, maybe. Walk away. Oh yeah, walk away, Jay. Yeah, let me you can put a timestamp, I guess, on YouTube as well. Let me get you. Let me get you as a mod here. All right, now you're a mod. Oh wow, look at that. Still going down. No, but I received an email that they wanted to push me to a Pro Plus, but I blown up the account. After that, I mean, I took out some payouts. That was in March. I took out like 3 or 4 payouts from that account, and but that's an automatic email. So once you make a certain amount of profit, you get an automatic email. So that is not like someone from support is watching your account. No, that's an automatic email. Once you make some profit, you're receiving an email like, we are monitoring your account, and if you would like to go for Pro Plus, you know, we can push you to Pro Plus, blah blah blah. I didn't go for it. I just took out some profits, but eventually, unfortunately, I blown up the account. So not Trump Market. I see. Okay. Pro Plus is the live account, basically. Okay, so here's the link.
People you think blow up prop firm accounts in the first 5 minutes of the day?
You know, are you asking me?
Yeah, no, I'm asking.
Obviously the volatility in the first hour and the last hour is a lot. When I'm looking at the
that's a long broadcast. I don't know where he talks about the sustainability.
It's always crazy, and everybody's usually on one side. So
anyway,
valuation.
Yeah, we don't allow that, but there's no real way to stop it either. Like because it's not. it's tricky, right? Until you got it, like one person's got a KYC, then you give your account credentials.
Anyway, it's a long video. You can check it out. There is somewhere in the broadcast or on the stream, he's talking about sustainability and the rules somewhere. I don't know, but it's there somewhere, and some other details. By the way, could we please set multiple accounts on Rhythmic Trader for Bulenox and have them take trades? Yeah. Just don't hedge. Don't hedge. You know, hedging is not allowed. So if you have a short on even just micro, you cannot go long on the mini on the other account if you're talking about funded accounts. On evaluation accounts, let's just say that sometimes I did hedge some trade on evaluation accounts for a short few seconds when I was full porting. But on the funded accounts, don't try to do anything crazy. And actually, they you know, they actually say that in their new master account agreement. Look at that. Maybe I should have stayed in this short. Look at this, man. Oh. Here it comes. Almost 1 to 2 risk to reward here. So that's what you have to sit through. Like, if you have to sit in a trade for an hour, and there you go. Boom. My God. Still going down. I didn't take that trade. Air trader, I did not take this. But I was long from here. I was right before the stream. I was long from here up to this order block to the left. And so I took that, but this one I didn't. So overall, I'm okay for the day, by the way. So here's my accounts. Yeah, yesterday the MyFundedFutures account that was hitting the daily loss limit, I managed to recover. So I'm only in a $518 drawdown. Now this morning I made 193 on this Apex account, which stands at 3,371. I hope I can get it to $2,000 payout, but obviously I still have to trade more. These are new ones. So these are new accounts because I told you guys I blow some. And the Bulenox accounts are looking better. This morning I made 170 on this, 167 on this, and this. So it's getting closer. Hopefully I can get it to a payout level soon, but it's a slow move. And the DAYTRADERS account, it's a funded account. I made also $215. With DAYTRADERS, there's only one thing. You can request after 8 trading days on DAYTRADERS, but the thing is, and you can take out the safety net. So $2,600 is the safety threshold on day traders. And you can take out $2,000. Awesome, right? But there's a catch. Minimum trade, the trading day counts as $200 profit for the day. So like just like at Top Step, you have to make $200 to count as a trading day. But day traders needs not 5 but 8 trading days with at least $200, and then you can request the payout. But you can get the safety net. You can take it out. I think there's a profit split too, but I have to check it out. 80% or 90%. Not sure, but I have to check it. Maybe hedge using different assets. Yeah, I mean, with some assets which are in reverse correlation, maybe I think you can do that. So I'm not sure how gold is correlated with the NQ, or is there other assets that, for example, maybe reverse correlated or correlated anyway. So the 4K tick chart would have helped. Ah, I see. you hate it. At least you're honest. You said it now. You hated watching me. Thank you. All right. All right. You still do. All right. All right. Tommy still Tommy still hates me. Regardless. All right, let me get this off here. So we swept some levels down here. There's an order block down here, by the way. Look at this. It still needs to be broken. Why? Oh my god, I feel like there could be an opportunity, at least on the micros. It's a little bit tricky. There could be a possible short opportunity on this one. I'm gonna tell you why. Because here's the order block. I know that's not the way I used to point out the order blocks. Oh my god, what is this color? Here's the order block. And just below the order block on the 5-minute, there is a unbalanced price range. Boom. So here's your trade. Obviously the entry would have been up there, so it's too late now, I guess. Put the stop. There's a flat candle anyway. Put the stop there. There you go. 1 to 2 risk to reward trade. Boom. Super easy. Super easy. You want the pro mug? All right. So here's a possible short entry. Here's the fair value gap. Here's the structure shift to the downside, and we have beautiful targets. And this is based on the 5-minute. It looks awesome, I think. I think it looks awesome. Obviously, we have some targets on the upside too, but if you're short biased, then it's not gonna get better than this right now. Actually, I'm tempted to jump in. What accounts do I have here? Should I jump into the MyFundedFutures account, or maybe even an Apex account? Apex account? Do I have an Apex account? Oh, there's a... Okay. So there's a fair value gap on the 1-minute at 122 right here. All right, jumped in with an Apex account. absolutely horrible entry, but I jumped in. And I'm going to target the 50s. Yeah, let's go. Let's go 50s. Maybe I'm gonna add one more. It's 1 micro on my end here, but but I'm gonna add one more to this. If it goes higher. All right. So there's a limit sell order at 22.75. If it would pick it up, that would be fine by me, and that would be my my entry, my final entry. And yeah, I'm targeting that area down there. I would love price to pick that up, to have a proper position. Anyway, let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, Jay. One account with a mini in it. Sold at 676. Yeah. My risk to reward on average, 1.5, 1.4. Yeah. 1.5, 1.4-ish, because sometimes I do cut the trades earlier. Sometimes I start to mess around. What is happening? What? Hold on. Okay, it's better now. So sometimes I do stupid stuff. I try to go for 1 to 2, by the way, but I'm happy if I can get 1.5. Maybe I was wrong. Actually, the original stop loss should be higher, but full bull flag. Yeah, we are in the big picture. Yeah, exactly. Could you catch any part of 2K? No. I was scared to touch it, so I stayed away from it. I was watching it sometimes on my phone, and sometimes I looked on it on my computer, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do anything with it. Yeah, this is the London Open. I guess it can sweep above the 140s. That's not good for me, but I thought that it might want to go down and take out that order block, and you know. Yeah. It was good to pass Apex accounts, right? Dilsey, good morning. Oh, well. It is what it is. Just a second, quick phone call. Oh no, this is gonna take me out. Anyway, I tried, at least, I tried. It's gonna sweep those highs, but hey, we tried. Just a quick phone call. I am back. Oh. I am here. What is happening in the markets? I thought it wants to push higher. So this one failed, unfortunately. What can we do, right? Maybe it wants to push to that order block higher. Not sure. Maybe not. What is happening? It's hovering around. It could be making some kind of equal highs here and then try to go back down. Swept some levels up here and maybe tries to go down to that low. Maybe I give a second chance to the trade. Maybe. If it would make a displacement with a nice structure shift, at least it has to go down to below 111-ish area. I'm not really sure that it's going to push it. It looks a little bit dirty here. It wants to lure in the buyers, and then it might squeeze everyone to the downside. Martin is saying sell entry 169. Maybe. Could be. It could be. I feel like everybody wants this to push higher, and it's just going to tank. If it does, I might be down for a nice short, but we'll see. The high was 163. Doesn't seem like it wants to go. Kind of crazy. So anyway, I might gonna wait for a proper displacement again to the downside, but if it's not happening, then maybe I'm not gonna do anything about it. We'll see. Oh, it could have a reaction. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If there's gonna be a proper displacement, I might go for it. Even the 5-minute looks tricky. I'm not trusting the move. The candles, I mean, I don't know. It could just bounce up there, I guess. But no. I don't like I don't like to use the weave up. I guess it's because I pretty much never really not that it's bad. It must be good and everything, but and I know everybody's watching the weave up. That, you know, if I want to use the weave up, I have to recalibrate my whole perspective. I'm not watching. I'm watching order blocks, fair value gaps, and stuff like that. So that is why. It did broke higher. So 187 is up there as the high of the order block. And it should go. Almost broke it. Or 186. Almost broke it. Because it's the same value as any time frame. Oh yeah, I know exactly. I know best DJ in town, and I'm not saying it's bad. I think it must be an excellent tool to have and to trade with. So no, nothing against the VWAP. The VWAP. A 5-minute order block. Sorry, a 15-minute. 15-minute up there. That's the high. The high of the order block. Let's go, Lorenzo. Congratulations. Yeah, it definitely helps with the bias. I can imagine that. All right, didn't go for the high, which means you can still go for the low here. Let's see for proper displacements to the downside. Need a structure, need a shift. Look at that. All right. This one could be going. Let's see. Took the fair value gap on the 1 minute from at the left, so it can still go. I'm still looking for some kind of a shift to the downside. If not, then it should be running for 87 very fast, very quickly. You're getting smoked. This is NQ. 169. Yeah, Martin. Newsmac Boots is here. Hello, welcome. Oh yeah, after yesterday, there's no surprise in the markets. That's for sure. After yesterday, there's no surprise at all. 5 minute has a huge rejection candle. Yeah. It did reject. I guess we'll see. We do technically have a structure shift now, so possible short entry could be in this area. If I'm looking for the fair value gap. The only problem is it didn't sweep the high there. Yeah, not even the mini. Okay. Reprice that gap. I tried running 2 accounts, only accepted 1. Oh. That's interesting. Maybe a copy trader issue? I'm pretty much locked into this level down there, to the 50s. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I have some theories. But look at how beautifully it repriced, and then this is happening. Enter the short, by the way, at 127 after this has been repriced. Trying to push it down. I guess they want to. That's what happens when you go to the bathroom. Oh, higher lows, yeah. And I think I need to I might need to lower my stop. I'm not sure. Whenever I do this, this is what happens. It always happens when I do this. Anyway, let's wait. Well, this started from 1 to 2 risk to reward. I just lowered my stop. So I have that target down there below the 5-minute order block, and there's a unbalanced price range as well. But kind of looks weird. Yeah, it could be. That's what I'm afraid of, Jay. I don't like it. I don't like this as well. Let's go. Let's go. I had to take this off. I'm sorry. I had to take this off because this account was in a drawdown. And now I'm back to profit. So this was a funded account, by the way. So I'm back to profit. And I'm happy about it. But I had to take this off. Overall, this is something I still need to practice. But look at that. My final TP was at 52. Right there. Jesus. Oh my God. I took it off and it fell down. It wasn't the nice trade that I was looking for. I had this was on a funded account, and this was with 10 micros. I was down a few $100 on this funded account. I could have made it like a few $100 extra, and I closed it because I'm a stupid idiot moron by not sticking to the rules. And now the FOMO is gonna haunt me for the rest of the day. Man. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Now this is typically the time when I say I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade. I was eyeballing this level since I knew it will go down there. I pointed this out like 1,000 times. And I'm cutting my trade because I'm a chicken. I'm an utter moron, chicken, idiot. Cutting the nice trade. Anyway. Good job, Tom. Good job. Okay. At least I got the account back from the drawdown, which is obviously a good thing, but... How do you say that? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Perfect. All right. I know how I feel like now. I exactly know how I feel like now. This is how I feel like now. Hey, it's selling off. Asia low is next. Asia low is next. 970. It was a good trade, but I should have held it. I cut it here. I cut it here around the 80s. I didn't even know, and it started to melt down. I could have made at least $500 extra on a funded account because it was 10 micros. Yeah. Asia low is in the cards, everybody. I'm not jumping in. No way that I'm jumping in. F it. Thank you, NQ. I'm not jumping. If anyone wants to go, I think there's an 80% chance that Asia low is gonna get taken out. So, yeah. Nah, there's no news now. Not that I know of. Yeah, 20 points. It's gonna spike down to Asia low, but be careful. It can also just do like this. Okay. So thank you, Nasdaq. Yeah, it's gonna purge. It's going to, if it goes down, it's going to delete Asia low like it never happened. It should delete that. Wyckoff. I heard about Wyckoff. ICT was always arguing that he's copying Wyckoff. Is that true? I have never. I was never really reading into Wyckoff. But people are saying that Wyckoff is the same as ICT. It was just first. I don't know. I have no idea. Is it true? Because ICT was very angry on one of his streams that they were saying he's copying Wyckoff. I don't know. Never looked into. There you go. Never looked into ICT. All right. I have no idea, by the way, what's in Wyckoff, but they say something similar like ICT concepts. Wyckoff is complex. Okay. China news. Is China going to so now China is saying, okay, we're gonna do 200% tariff on the US. Wyckoff is OG. I'm gonna look into that. There you go. Asia low has been deleted officially. Asia low has been officially deleted. And that's it. That is it. I mean, this was the move. This was London. Where was it? There you go. This was London. We're done. London is done. Yeah, it can go down. It can still go down. Whatever. It's done. The main. And this is just my concept. I don't know if there's a concept like this. It's Tom Sabo concept. But my concept is that in between or somewhere like from the kill zone, like to after 2 a.m. Into the London Open. And in that silver bullet hour is basically, I know it's ICT, but between 3 to 4 a.m. where the London Open is when the major move should be happening. Now, this was the major move, in my opinion, because we're running out of time. So we're approaching the 4 a.m. pre-market open. I mean, definitely we're going to see what's happening, but this was the one. Whatever happens after this is going to be like a low probability setup. This is my concept. So this was the main move. And after this line, anything that happens is low probability until New York. So here is the official end of the kill zone. And anything in between this area is low probability now. That's what I think. Even if we go to a long setup, whatever. The move is done. Asia wiped out. The only thing that's left up there, and we can obviously look at that, relative equal highs. That's it. But if we're melting down, how much is the low from here? Oh yeah, we can. So most likely I'm not gonna take any trades after this. Maybe on an eval, maybe. but not unfunded for sure. ICT has nothing to do with. I don't know what is Wyckoff, so I don't know. Okay, here's the purge. Yeah, 100 years old. Wow, Sabo effect. Yeah, like I said, Wyckoff distribution model. I'm gonna look into that. Wyckoff. I have to write it down actually. I'm gonna write it down so I'm not forgetting to search for it. Wyckoff distribution model, yeah. Average US tariffs are still close to 25%. Because there's no way of production iPhone is relevant outside China. Thank you, Bears, for coming in, right? Wyckoff accumulation and Wyckoff distribution. I just wrote it down. I'm gonna check it out. You need volume to understand that. Yes, so I can, yeah, obviously it can go another, there's a sell side liquidity, which is a 1 hour fair value gap down there. So the next level would be 716, 18,716. Okay. This is the 5-minute chart right now. It can go. There's no order block to the left, but it can go. No fair value gap, no order block, nothing to target, only the 716 that I like. Definitely be careful with going long here. AMD model. Oh. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Look at that. Still going. Still going. Did it go down to... Yeah, it did. It broke the 900. By the way, I got the Apex payout on my bank account, so that's a good thing, I guess. Jumping nice play, yeah. Yeah, definitely have to wait for New York. I don't see any reason to continue to trade this London session, by the way. Camille is here. Hello, Camille. What's up? 400 points. Yeah. Look at that. Still dumpy. Ooh, come on, let's go. Okay. Still going lower. I need to take a shower, I stink. I was out running this morning. Andy, welcome. Andy Blackwell, what up? Welcome to the channel. So yeah, that's why I was almost late on this morning on the stream, because I was out running and I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna make it back. So I didn't have time to shower and now I stink. I need to get a shower. You FOMO short? This is bad habits, Ollie. Don't do it. Alright, what's happening? I have these super magical indicators still signaling me a bunch of crazy stuff. Gold is gonna go lower, it seems like it. As I said, careful with the shorts. The good thing up there is that we still have some nice levels to be taken. Bounce to 19k. Yeah, I guess it can go. I'm gonna have to make a phone call real quick. Just a minute. Sorry, it was a phone call, important phone call. I'm sorry. Everyone that short that test of 976 should have stopped tight above if it continues down. Yeah. This 900 level could be significant. Gets above 976, stay above target. Yeah. So right now, by the way, we do have a classic entry model to go along on this. A little bit scary, I know. But here's the decision point. If it's going to turn around or not. If it wants to go higher, well, let's look at the big picture on the 1 hour. Still not the big picture, but oh well. I have a feeling like if I'm looking at the 1 hour, like we went up there, we took liquidity on this 1 hour gap here. Okay, we repriced, picked up orders. Awesome. This was a very strong, maybe the biggest push in the past couple of years. I don't know, on a 1 hour candle. Yeah, it picked up liquidity, obviously. So it dig into a little bit of this. But consequent encroachment or mid-level of this. Oh, sorry. It's not going to be super accurate, but it should be somewhere down there. Okay, it's not accurate, but you get what I mean. It's somewhere at the 18,170s. And we have relative equal highs, very important level. Also a 15-minute fair value gap down there at sell side liquidity. I say be careful with the longs. We can still drop lower to that 716 level just to dig into that 1 hour fair value gap. 716 1 hour fair value gap. I'm gonna put that there. 1 hour fair value gap. I would go down if I were some big player. I was some big player in the market. I would push it down to pick up orders below 716. And right now, if you want to scalp it, it's looking good for 20 points to break the low, because I think it's gonna break the low. I'm not entering. It's very dangerous, especially in these environment. But I think, you know, breaking lower below 866, then targeting the 800, nice round number. That's quite possible. I would be scared to jump into a long position here. This is not something that looks good to me. And all is because I don't see a reasonable target. No order blocks. The only thing, of course, yeah, we have relative equal highs, but almost in the middle of nowhere right here. Huge decision point here. Maria, good morning. Pinion Mendez took 15 points. Let's go. Where's your buddy Reza? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe he's sometimes lurking in the background. I hope he's okay. Sometimes he, I think last week he was here, or maybe this week once. Last week he was around. He's a busy man trading, focusing, locking in, trading. And I'm just an entertainer. Institution that hedge fund managers might work all night to drive price down, to price in the inflation. Yeah, oh yeah, really, the inflation numbers. Okay, so yeah, exactly, Thumper. The big players might want to pick up orders and reprice as many levels as they could before the inflation numbers. If they really, I mean, if they want to push it, then they want to pick up as much as they can down there, and then boom, skyrocket everything. That's also that's a good theory. I like it. Careful. I'm not gonna take any more trades here. I'm not interested in this market. We had the pre-market open. It was a interesting move. It actually didn't move anything. I feel like it's just gonna go lower, and I'm not gonna scalp this. We had that nice trade. It was okay, even though I bailed on it right before the end. But anyway, it was still good. Yeah, this is a weak reversal. I wouldn't go long here. Yeah, it can go, but it's weak. I don't want to take it. Thank you, everybody. I think I'm gonna take care of some stuff and be back for the New York session. Thank you so much. It was a good session. I liked it overall. And yeah, wait for the New York session. Thank you. And if you would like to support the channel, I say this all the time, please don't forget to use my code. Tom Sabo code works at the best with the best discount deals. Check it out with MyFundedFutures, 5 to 25% discount. Whatever account you choose, go for it. I think Starter Plus is on a big sale now. Also, Take Profit Trader, no fees. So you can use it with the Tom Sabo code and the other ones too. Funded Futures Network, Day Traders, and whatever you want. It's all there. Thank you so much for considering and for the support. Have a good one, everybody, and mostly God bless you all. I'll be back for New York. All right, cheers, everyone.